The land remembers those who walk upon it long enough. Across the open plains where banners once stood tall and proud, only remnants remain. Torn fabric, broken symbols, echoes of conflicts that never truly ended. The wind moves freely here, lifting dust from the ground as if searching for something buried beneath it. A lone figure stands where borders mean nothing. He does not survey the land as a ruler. He studies it as a witness. Armor worn by time, not allegiance, rests upon his frame as the horizon stretches endlessly before him. His eyes do not narrow. They do not widen. They simply observe. Power coils beneath the surface, restrained not by weakness, but by discipline. When his hand brushes the hilt of a katana, it is not a threat. It is a reminder that restraint is always a choice. The sky shifts slowly overhead as the earth responds subtly to his presence, dust trembling beneath his steps, as if the ground itself recognizes what walks upon it. Then, without ceremony, he turns away, not retreating, not advancing, simply leaving, as though whatever drew his attention has already been acknowledged. Morning arrives cold and clear within the canyon. The light is soft, the air still, and the silence feels honest. This is the kind of place where danger seems distant, where vigilance relaxes just enough to feel human. 3 figures move forward along the narrow path. The one at the front walks with practiced ease, eyes reading the terrain rather than scanning it. Behind him, lightning walks in the shape of confidence. A kunai spins loosely in a small hand, more habit than necessity, carried by someone who has yet to learn what true fear feels like. Beside him, another presence moves differently, quieter, measured, every step calculated, every shadow noted. This mission was meant to be routine, a simple patrol, a confirmation of safety, nothing more. The canyon tightens, walls rising higher as light gives way to contrast. Dust rises with each step, and the wind begins to behave less predictably. A smile fades only slightly. A pause lasts only half a second. No alarms are raised. No commands are spoken. But something unseen slips across the stone behind them, and the land grows less forgiving. Night falls swiftly. The same path that felt harmless by day now feels narrow, exposed. Moonlight struggles to penetrate the canyon walls as a strange fog creeps along the ground, unnatural in both color and intent. Lightning reacts first. Energy leaks involuntarily, faint sparks betraying tension before words can form. One body lowers, center of gravity shifting instinctively. Another hand rises, signaling a halt so absolute that even breath seems loud. The world turns slowly around them. Fog thickens. Space closes. The canyon no longer feels empty. A shape materializes at a distance, floating, patient. The air changes. What spreads along the ground is not merely gas. It is preparation. Recognition flashes through trained eyes. This is not coincidence. This is a trap. The figure advances without urgency, a presence more than a warrior. Metal glints briefly as a weapon forms through the haze. Lightning steadies itself, forcing breath into rhythm, grounding power that wants to erupt. No one panics, because panic would mean surrender. The fog answers by tightening its grip. The balance shifts without warning. Behind the floating figure, something taller takes shape. At first, it is only absence, a distortion where fog refuses to linger. Then, form. The predator senses it immediately. Confidence cracks into caution. Against the moonlight, armor and steel emerge, untouched by poison, unmoved by threat. The gas recoils as though refusing proximity. Eyes meet moonlight with indifference. There is no challenge in his posture, no readiness to strike. And yet, the message is unmistakable. This ground is no longer uncontested. The fog retreats without instruction. Hierarchy rearranges itself in silence. One presence calculates survival. Another evaluates consequence. A single step forward seals the decision. The predator vanishes into the night, not defeated, but dismissed. Silence floods back into the canyon, thick and heavy. The renegade remains. The wind resumes its path cautiously, as if uncertain whether it is permitted to move. Weapons lower one by one, tension easing only slightly. No words are exchanged. Some presences demand silence. The warrior turns away from the group, already departing before questions can form. Steel slides home without sound. Moonlight traces the edge of armor as he ascends, each step deliberate, each movement final. For a moment, he stands against the sky, a figure carved from shadow and resolve. Then he is gone. Not faded, not hidden. Gone. Dust settles where certainty once stood. Confusion lingers. A step forward is stopped by a firm hand, a reminder that not every mystery is meant to be chased. From above, the canyon looks small again. Harmless. But the night remembers. This mission did not fail. It revealed. The world has more players than the villages know. And the shadows are only beginning to move.